Lesson 13.7, volume. We're going to flip over to the back and we're going to talk about volume. Remember, we talked about volume in two different ways. You have volume as length times width times height, or as base times height. So you can kind of go back and forth between the two depending on what it is that you're working on. So it says volume is the number of cubic units needed to fill a solid figure. Find the volume of the rectangular prism if each cubic unit represents 1 cubic foot. So if this is 6 units, and this is 4 units, and this is 3 units. So again, that's going to give us the length, the width, and the height. So they plugged it in here, and then they multiplied them all together. They got 72. And that's all we're doing. So it's kind of what we've been doing this whole time here. So we're looking at number 1. Again, we have length times width times height is going to be our volume. So we have 4 times 2 times 9. 4 times 2 is 8 times 9. 8 times 9 is 72. We have our inches, but it's going to be cubic inches. It's just simply multiplying. So how is the volume formula, length times width times height, similar to base times height? Well, really what you're looking at, if you write them side by side, is this. So they just combine that one step. Like we kind of did here, we took a caret and we moved it over. They just pre-did that for you. So that's how they're similar. All right, let's look at number 7. Now 7 is a cube, and a lot of people want to just do 3 times 3 because there's 3 of them. But that's not the case, because remember, we have length times width times height. So I need 3 numbers there. 3 times 3 is 9. Bring down that. 9 times 3 is 27 cubic feet. When if you just did 3 times 3, you would have gotten 9. So be aware you need all 3 of those numbers to make it work. All right. So let's look at 14. Which one of these would give me an expression? Well, if I'm looking for volume, I'm only looking for multiplication. This has adding. That can't be it. This only has 2, and I have 3 numbers here. I have a length, a width, and a height. I don't have a base here, so that doesn't work. And this one has 4 numbers. We're never going to use 4 numbers. So we have it as A. We have length times width times height.